Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope you all are keeping safe and healthy. So, today, we want to consider measures to prevent cancer. Of course, we know cancer is just abnormal multiplication of cells, and this happens when there is changes in the mitochondria of cells. So, the cells will begin to proliferate or increase, in an abnormal manner. Sometimes just our normal cells will become abnormal and cause cancer, right? So there are a lot of things you need to do. We know that basically the risk factors for cancer can be hereditary, it can be your age, it can be your lifestyles, or and even your environment. So of course your hereditary and your age, you don't really have much influence on them, all right? You can't influence your hereditary, you can't influence your age much, but you still have tremendous influence on your lifestyle and your environmental exposure. All right, so today we'll be talking about measures to reduce the risk of having cancer, or rather measures to prevent cancer, because World Health Organization is always emphasizing on the prevention more than the curative measures, because we know that prevention is cost effective compared to treating cancer. People that are passing through cancer treatment pass through a lot of things. They pass through radiation, they pass through surgeries, they pass through a lot. So it's always good to prevent if it's possible. Fortunately for us, about 30 to 50% of all cancers are preventable. Most of them are preventable. So we just need to have tremendous influence on our lifestyles and also reduce some environmental impact on our life. And that's all. So today, without wasting much time, let's consider few things we can do to minimize chances of having cancer. Number one thing you need to do is to reduce tobacco intake, smoking tobacco. Yeah, research has proven that tobacco smoke has about 7,000 chemicals, and about 250 out of these 7,000 chemicals are really harmful to health, while about 69 of them causes cancer. Imagine. So if you can reduce tobacco smoke or tobacco intake in any form, yes, that will go a long way to reduce your risk of having cancer. Then reduce smoking, stop smoking if it's possible, or minimize smoking as well. Smoking causes a lot of cancers: cancer of the prostate, cancer of the lungs, cancer of the esophagus, cancer of the mouth. Most of them are linked to excessive smoke. So, but whether you are a passive smoker or you are an active smoker, all of them are really, you know, at risk. So that is it. Then another important factor you need to, influence or compromise is your diet. There should be dietary modification, because a lot of food we take these days increases our risk of having cancer. So you need to change the food you eat. You need to eat healthy. You need to make a healthy options for you to reduce your risk of having cancer. So one of the food you need to eat to reduce cancer is fruits and vegetable. Is fruits and vegetable. This is because, yes, most of fruits and vegetables contain a lot of vitamins and minerals, and most important is that some of them are really dense in antioxidants, like the polyphenols, the carotenoids, the phytonutrients. Most of the fruits and vegetables contain a lot of them, and these are antioxidants that help to fight against free radicals. Finally, is these free radicals that when they accumulate too much in amount that is excess in our body, they will cause cancer. They will facilitate multiplication of cancer cells. Yes. Well, and we cannot avoid some of these radicals. We cannot avoid them because oxidative processes happen every day in our body. There are a lot of processes that happen in our body that generate a lot of radicals. So we can't just avoid these radicals. They are always there. Yes, the body generates them from the processes that happen in our body, like metabolic processes. They generate a lot of these radicals, so we can't avoid them. So your duty now is to eat food that are rich in antioxidants, so you can be able to remove those radicals, free radicals. Okay, so one of the food you can eat to have a lot of antioxidants. To be sure of antioxidant is fruits and vegetables, different varieties of fruits and vegetables. We've talked about this several times. We talk about the avocado, pear. We've talked about eating extra virgin oil, using extra virgin oil, maybe for your salad or for cooking. We've talked about, eating different varieties of fruits and vegetables, especially the salads like the broccoli, the spinach. They has a lot of, antioxidants. Then we've talked about, eating healthy, avoiding red meat. Red meat is not really healthy for us. Eat more of white meat and also seafoods. White meat is more healthy, especially if you remove the skin, the fats of the white meat is very, very healthy. Then then again, try to drink your tea. Green tea is very, very healthy as well. Then activities, physical activity is very important. Being active reduce a lot of cancers. Yes, being active, especially for female, reduce cancer of the breast. It also reduce cancer of the prostate for men. So you should be active. It's very, very important. Then another thing we need to do to reduce or lower the risk of cancer is going for annual or routine check. There are some checks that can easily detect cancer at their early stage. Like for women, you can go for pap smear test to look out for human papillomavirus from your cervical region, which can cause cervical cancer. And we know cervical cancer is very, very popular, especially in underdeveloped countries. So you can easily suggest to your GP if you are above 30 years that you need to go for your cervical screening test. That will help you to detect cancer in its early stage. Then for men, you can go for what we call prostate specific antigen test. That will help to detect prostate cancer at its cellular level. This will help to prevent, multiplication of the cancers and the spreading of the cancers. So this is the test you need to do. And also, if you are the type that have many sexual partners, you need to be very careful. You need to play safe. You need to have a healthy, safe sex. Yes, you need to avoid sharing needles. You need to make sure you wear your condom. Then you should always go for your screening for hepatitis and also for HIV. Then if you have a hepatitis, should go for your vaccinations as well. So all this will prevent cancers of either prostate, cancers of the uterus, cancer of the breast. So these are just essential for us to do at any point in time. For women, you need to go for mammogram test. This is a test that is conducted on your breast to detect if there are some cancer cells there. Then for men, you have to go for prostate specific antigen test. You can recommend this to your GP or to your doctor. Okay. Then for women again, you can do what we call breast self examination on yourself to detect if there are some abnormal lumps, okay, on their early stage, so you can remove them before they become cancerous or malignant. All right. Then what again you need to modify is intake of alcohol. You should reduce intake of alcohol, minimize alcohol consumption. Alcohol has been linked to so many cancers: cancer of the mouth, cancer of the prostate, cancer of the esophagus, cancer of the stomach. So you should minimize intake of alcohol. Can as well increase your chances of having cancer as well. Please, then again, eat healthy, exercise all the time, exercise as much as you can. Be active is very, very important, especially for women. Activity reduces chances of having breast cancer. So make sure you exercise. Then for breastfeeding mothers, please, you have a very good news here. For if you are still breastfeeding or you are still pregnant, you need to breastfeed. Make sure you breastfeed your baby very well. Breastfeeding reduces the chances of having breast cancer. Yes, so the more you breastfeed your baby, the more your chances of having cancer is reduced. These are the measures. These are just the few modifications we have to do on our lifestyles and on our environment to reduce chances of having cancer. Then reduce, if you are living in an environment that have a lot of smokers, try to minimize exposure, because even you as a passive smoker, you are also affected. So these are just the few measures I want to discuss with you. You stay safe. I will see you again next time. Right? Bye.